Hi guys, JT here, and today I'm bringing you some information on the Humble Bundle Return to Metroidvania Bundle of April 2025. To help you answer the question, should you buy it? By using the links in the description below, you'll gain access to this bundle and have the opportunity to gain early access to videos by buying a copy through Buy Me a Coffee or Ko-Fi. Your support means the world to me, and I genuinely appreciate it. Anyway, let's get into this. And number 1 we have GRIME, a unique and challenging Metroidvania that offers a rocky, mysterious, and engaging experience. As you delve into the game's world, you take on the role of a character who undergoes a bizarre transformation, becoming a stone-like being with a black hole for a head. The setting is a realm where nearly all inhabitants are constructed of living stone, ranging from misshapen golems to smoothly carved living statues. The narrative of GRIME revolves around your quest to navigate through a tiered society of rock people, battling adversaries and devouring their essence to grow stronger. The world building is intriguing, with a focus on the character's relentless pursuit of ascension. Your interactions with the various beings in this world, from devoted followers to formidable foes, add depth to the story and keep you engaged throughout your journey. GRIME's diverse environments, despite their grotesque and unsettling nature, are a visual treat. The game takes you through dark caverns, eye-filled caves, crumbling statue-filled deserts, and even gardens of predatory rock-plant hybrids. Gameplay-wise, GRIME follows the Metroidvania formula. You explore intricate environments, acquire new abilities, and progress through the story by defeating enemies and unlocking new areas. The traversal abilities, such as dashing, pulling objects, and double jumping, are introduced in a meaningful progression, adding depth to the platforming elements. The combat system in GRIME is engaging, offering various weapons and customization options tied to different stats. You can also parry enemy attacks and absorb their essence to power up your character. The game rewards strategic combat and offers multiple ways to customize your playstyle. However, GRIME does have some downsides, particularly in terms of checkpoints and fast travel. The game can be stingy with both, which can lead to frustrating moments, especially in challenging sections. Despite this, overcoming these challenges is immensely satisfying. GRIME is a beautifully crafted Metroidvania with a captivating story, diverse environments, and engaging combat. While it has a few issues with checkpoints and fast travel, the overall experience is rewarding and enjoyable. If you're a fan of Metroidvania games with challenging gameplay, GRIME is a polished gem worth exploring. And number 2 we have Berserk Boy, a fast-paced side-scrolling platformer inspired by Mega Man, but it adds its own electrifying twist. It kicks off with a stylish animated intro that sets the tone for the energetic ride ahead. You play as K, a skilled teleporter who merges with a mysterious Berserk orb to gain powerful energy-based abilities. When your friend Dizzy is kidnapped by the villainous Dr. Genos, it's up to you and a red giant bird named Fjord to rescue her and save the world. Combat feels fresh. You don't shoot enemies, you dash into them, chaining lightning tethers and pulling off devastating combos. As you collect new orbs, you unlock different Berserk forms like Flame Drill or Soaring Wind, and each level clearly forces you to use every one of them. You'll dash, dig, fly, and slash through 5 major zones, each with hidden paths, upgrade orbs, and secrets to uncover. The controls are tight and fluid, making even the most frustrating platforming sections feel fair. Every stage ends with a report card showing your score, medals, and deaths, encouraging replayability and mastery. While the enemy variety is a bit limited, the vibrant visuals, SNES-era charm, and catchy soundtrack more than make up for it. You'll likely spend over 15 hours finishing the game, and even more if you go for 100% completion. If you love action platformers that challenge your reflexes and reward exploration, Berserk Boy is absolutely worth your time. You'll keep coming back for those satisfying combos. And number 3 we have BioGun, an inventive blend of twin-stick shooting and Metroidvania exploration. Set inside the body of a dog infected by the Duper virus, you embody Beck, a pig-like hero injected to neutralize the infection. The story pulls you in with immersive elements, like a dynamic menu showcasing a desperate quest to save a dog, making the stakes feel personal, especially since you can name the pup. What makes BioGun special is its storytelling and world building. Each NPC and enemy feels unique, with distinct designs and engaging dialogue. The blend of voiced and mumbling characters conveys emotion effectively without being repetitive. The quests also seamlessly integrate into the narrative, avoiding filler and encouraging exploration. Combat is the heart of the game, with customizable mods and utility chips that allow for diverse playstyles. Whether you favor rapid-fire chaos or tactical precision, there's a setup for you. Upgrades and secondary weapons further enhance the experience, rewarding curiosity and skillful play. However, occasional technical issues, like frame drops and rare bugs, detract from the immersion. Visually, BioGun is stunning, featuring hand-drawn environments and characters that perfectly match the organic setting. The bright, balanced color palette is easy on the eyes, and dynamic transitions between regions keep exploration exciting. The soundtrack complements the action with a nostalgic vibe, enhancing the overall experience. Despite minor drawbacks like limited save points and some collision issues, BioGun's inventive mechanics, compelling story, and charming world make it a must-play for Metroidvania fans seeking something fresh. At number 4 we have Shantae and the Seven Sirens, the 5th installment in the Shantae series, blending Metroidvania and platformer elements. Shantae, the charismatic protagonist, embarks on a journey to Paradise Island for the Half-Genie Festival. However, a mysterious event results in the disappearance of all half-genies, except Shantae. Determined to find her comrades, Shantae's quest unfolds with a simple, yet charming narrative, reminiscent of a Saturday morning cartoon. The characters' personalities, especially franchise regulars like Squid Baron, inject humor that is both subtle and self-aware. Visually, Shantae and the Seven Sirens looks awesome. The art style, vibrant colors, and animated cutscenes contribute to the game's overall appeal. The soundtrack, a Shantae series trademark, complements the visuals seamlessly. Returning to the traditional Metroidvania format, the game offers a linear progression with an explorable world between locations. Shantae controls brilliantly, whether in her default state or during animal transformations. The introduction of fusion coins for transformations and an innovative card system where defeated enemies drop cards unlocking abilities enhance the gameplay. The card system ensures that every enemy encounter yields rewards, adding depth to the combat. However, this game does have some flaws. The abundance of backtracking, particularly in the role of a male woman, feels like unnecessary padding. Getting lost in Paradise Island without an objective system or clear markers adds frustration to the experience. Nevertheless, Shantae and the Seven Sirens remains a joyful and visually stunning Metroidvania adventure. The fluid platforming, engaging gameplay, iconic characters, and witty dialogue affirm WayForward Technology's prowess in the genre. Shantae secures her place among Metroidvania greats, making Shantae and the Seven Sirens a must-play title. At number 5 we have Islets, a game that invites you into a charming world where courageous mice embark on heroic quests amidst floating islands and sky pirates. As Aiko, a brave mouse armed with a magical quiver of arrows, you traverse through various biomes, encountering challenges, enemies, and secrets along the way. The game combines Metroidvania mechanics with adorable aesthetics, offering standard yet well-incorporated gameplay elements. As you progress, unlocking upgrades through mouse tokens adds depth to the progression system, keeping you engaged without fear of losing progress upon death. While the early levels ease you into the gameplay, later challenges introduce increased difficulty, particularly with boss battles that demand precise timing and strategy. Despite occasional frustrations, the satisfying flow of levels and the ability to unlock shortcuts enhance the overall experience. Islets captivates with its colorful visuals, adorable character design, and vibrant personality, creating an immersive world that exudes wholesomeness. While it doesn't introduce groundbreaking mechanics, its polished execution and attention to detail make it a delightful experience for fans of the genre. Islets may not revolutionize the Metroidvania genre, but its adorable charm, solid mechanics, and meticulous level design make it a worthwhile addition to any player's library. If you're seeking a heartwarming adventure with enjoyable platforming and combat, Islets is definitely worth exploring. At number 6 we have Astalon, Tears of the Earth, a retro-style action-adventure game. The game takes place in a post-apocalyptic world, where 3 heroes must venture through a massive tower to stop a mysterious force that threatens their world. The gameplay revolves around exploration, platforming, and combat. Players control the 3 heroes, a warrior, a mage, and a rogue, each with their own unique abilities as they traverse through the tower's various floors. Each floor is filled with traps, puzzles, and enemies that players must overcome to progress. One of the strengths of Astalon is its tight and responsive gameplay mechanics. The platforming and combat feel satisfying and engaging, with a range of enemies that require different strategies to defeat. The hero's unique abilities provide a sense of variety and make exploring the tower more enjoyable. The game's difficulty can be challenging with a steep learning curve, but it's never unfair. Players will need to explore and experiment to progress, but it's always satisfying when they figure out a challenging puzzle or defeat a tough boss. That is if they don't break their keyboards or controllers in the process.
Overall, Astalon Tears of the Earth is a fantastic action-adventure game that successfully captures the essence of classic NES games while adding its own unique twists. Its responsive gameplay, excellent presentation, and challenging difficulty make it a must-play for fans of the genre.
At number 7 we have Monster Sanctuary, a blend of Metroidvania exploration and RPG-style monster collecting. This game offers a unique twist by letting you build teams of monsters to battle through biomes, each of its own challenges. You will find yourself collecting and training a wide array of monsters, 101 in total, each with distinct abilities. As you explore, you will switch between platforming and turn-based combat. The game's strategic depth comes from the choices you make when building your monster team, focusing on exploiting elemental weaknesses and utilizing skills to your advantage. However, this depth can become overwhelming, especially in a late game, where grinding to max out your team's potential becomes a tedious task. Beyond battles, your monsters play a crucial role in exploration. Each monster's unique ability helps you navigate obstacles, uncovering hidden paths and treasures. This adds a layer of puzzle solving to the game, which is refreshing, though it can also slow down the pace when you're itching for more action. Monster Sanctuary excels in its concept, offering a well-crafted world with intricate systems, but the constant switch between exploration and turn-based combat may wear on you, particularly if you're not a fan of grinding. Still, if you love the idea of a more strategic, involved monster collecting experience, this game is worth playing. It's like Pokemon, with platforming, puzzles, and team battles. At number 8 we have Gato Roboto, a short but charming 2D platformer that mixes classic Metroidvania elements with the delightful absurdity of a cat in a mech suit. You play as Kiki, an adorable kitty who must explore a mysterious alien outpost after crash landing with her human captain. With your pilot stuck inside the ship, it is up to you to navigate labyrinthine corridors, defeat enemies, and uncover secrets, all while your captain provides snarky commentary through a radio collar. The gameplay is fast, fluid, and tightly designed. You'll start as a fragile cat, sneaking through vents and swimming through tunnels. But once you hop into your mech suit, the game shifts into a full-blown blaster experience. You will unlock missiles, double jumps, and other upgrades that let you access previously unreachable areas. Just like Metroid, backtracking is key, but with a helpful map and frequent save points, it never feels like a chore. The black and white pixel art is sharp and nostalgic, evoking the Game Boy era, while the chiptune soundtrack keeps the energy high. What really makes the game special is its sense of humor. From the evil mouse villain to the silly dialogue, it never takes itself too seriously. Gato Roboto only takes around 5 hours to finish, but that makes it the perfect bite-sized adventure for fans of retro platformers. This is a must-play indie gem that delivers charm, challenge, and cat-powered chaos in equal measure. You'll be glad you gave it a shot. And that's all for this bundle. If you're into Metroidvanias or platformers, this bundle is a treasure trove you won't want to miss. Think of it like opening a loot chest and finding some familiar favorites alongside a few hidden gems. For newcomers to the genre or anyone who's missed these titles along the way, it's a stellar deal, especially at the lower tiers. Even seasoned bundle veterans will find bright spots here, with standout indies like BioGun and Islets, adding serious value. Sure, Berserk Boy just hit Prime, but it is not Steam, and the lineup as a whole is strong. It might not be a perfect god roll, but it's definitely a high-value bundle for fans of the genre. In any case, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if this video was helpful, feel free to leave a like and subscribe, and maybe consider unlocking early access to videos or buying the channel a coffee. Special thanks to Terry D for subscribing to the early access army. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.